Moi! My name is Jana, and you're watching Finnish Knitting Stories, episode number 89. Welcome, or welcome back. I'm coming to you from southern Finland, from a small village right by the sea. And I'm in my craft room, and today we will be talking mostly about knitting, some other things as well, probably. You can find me on Instagram as Knits and on Ravelry as Knits and on Ko-fi and Patreon as Finnish Knitting Stories. And everything I talk about will be in the description box down below. Let's begin. It's been a week. I had very limited time for my knitting, but I did manage to finish a few things. If I tell you 4, that sounds very impressive, but they are all accessories. There is nothing big that I finished this week, and some were already started before, and some were new cast-ons, and I will show them all to you. One of them is not blocked though. Yeah. It's Friday, I'm here, and it's very, very gloomy, rainy day. We have absolutely no light, so I had to pull out my ring light. I hope this is all right. I'm not a big fan of using the ring light because you can't really get the colors right, but it's better than nothing. It's, either this or nothing. I hope it's okay. So if the light looks a bit weird, that's because we have a ring light. There's no light outside. Okay, let's start with the finished objects traditionally. Or should we start with what I'm wearing today? Wanna know? I'm wearing my scrappy Maire dress. Scrappy Maire dress by Veera Välimäki. That's the pattern can be found in her book Contrasts that came out a couple of years ago. It's not a recent book because I have knit 2 of these dresses. One was in a normal yarn, regular yarn, and this one was the scrappy version that I knit last winter. And once the weather got colder, I pulled it out, and it's been lovely. I'm wearing it a lot. It's very cozy. You can see. If you're a returning viewer, you have seen this before. It's a nice oversized dress, and I'm wearing it. And I have a matching earrings. Yes, with all the colors. And yeah, I'll put the maker on the screen and everything. Yeah. I need to turn my head on a bit today because I keep forgetting things, and I made the notes, but I think I forgot to include some things in my notes, but oh well. Finished objects. Let's go there. Let's start with probably the biggest one and most time-consuming one. I finished the spot cowl. The spot cowl by Anna Wenzel. I blocked it last night, so it's still a bit damp inside where there is color work. Yeah, but I love it. It's absolutely beautiful cowl. I did not enjoy knitting all the twisted ribbing, but the result is beautiful. And it's in 2 colors. The main color had a strand of mohair. All of these are Isager yarns. I talked about them last time. Let's not repeat myself. I will just show you. Yeah, the front has the longer bit, and then the back is shorter. And ooh, it is moist. I'll show you. I was a bit afraid that once I block it, it's gonna flop, but it did not. It did not flop on me, which is very, very nice surprise. It still stands up because it's a sturdy yarn. It's like a DK weight yarn, and one of them had mohair in it, and it was very, very simple knit, I would say. There were a couple of places where I was a bit unsure the way the pattern was written, but I think I figured it out. It has very beautiful finishing details because some of the designers don't really bother with finishing details. Here, everything is thought through, and how... Look, there's now my hair. It's not bunching up. It's my hair that's making it bunch up. Look how nice it is. It sits very, very nicely. I'll show you a bit of the details. So there was a tubular cast on and tubular bind off, and both sides have this detail running through, so you can't see where you're switching colors, like where you're at the beginning of the row. And then what I'm trying to show you, yeah, this is finished very nicely. The slit and the front and the back has beautiful shaping. I think this is a very smart design. And then once it's on, it sits like this. It's not straight. Yeah, it's like this, you can see. There was some short row shaping. So involved, so it fits very nicely, and I think it's a beautiful cowl. And as I already said, it's a little practice before knitting a sweater with this motif, like a spot sweater, which has been on my list for a while. Floats, I'll flash you my floats. Beautiful, beautiful. So very happy with this one. First I thought I would run out of mohair, but I did not. It was just enough, and everything is according to pattern. I did no modifications whatsoever on this one. That doesn't happen too often, but not modified. fully done. Beautiful. I think it's lovely. Oh, I think I got mohair in my eye. Okay. My second finished object is the one that I showed, I think, 2 episodes ago when it was in the process. It's like a seating pad, felted one, felted seating pad, made in Drops Snow. This is still like Eskimo, they changed the name after that, but yeah. I had old stash, very old stash, and I felted it in the washing machine, and it worked. Surprisingly, it worked. I knitted on big needles, it shrunk a bit, just a few centimeters, not dramatically. I thought it would shrink more, so it's a good size. You can fit a butt on it, definitely. Yeah, because I did not know like how much it will shrink. Will it be for one of the kids or one of the adults? And it's definitely still adult size. Or you can fit 2 children on it. Depending the size of your children, but yeah. It's nice and thick, and you can just roll it up and take with you on your next trip, like a forest somewhere in the nature. And you just lay it out and sit on it, and yeah, it's lovely. I really like the finished result, and I have more of this yarn, and I'm gonna be making more of these pads, sitting pads. Yeah. So that was my second finished object, very quickly. I felted it on a 40 degrees Celsius in the machine, just on a quick mode. We have one of those, I don't know, like maybe 30 minutes. And it worked. It did not need more time. And did not need to blast it on a 60. And then I just laid it down on a blocking mat, pinned it, like shaped it into square, or like more of a rectangle, and let it dry. And now you can wash it like a regular knit after it's felted. Okay, what else do I have? I have 2 more finished objects. I made myself a pair of mitts that I mentioned last time, and now they are done because I could not get them out of my mind. And it's very cold, and I really need a pair of mitts. Oh, you can see the colors actually quite well. These are Hemma. Hemma, actually, I think Mittens by Ines Sang. Fingerless. Mine are fingerless. And in the pattern they are fingerless. But I don't know what to say about them. They are in Nutiden. The dark one is the leftover from my Hobbit wrapper, which was color Cowl, and then the lighter one is Cruciduller. And together I used less than 50 grams of Nutiden for both of them, and they are long. They have Latvian braid on them, and let me try one on for you. I have this woolly coat, like from a felted wool, that has a bit short sleeves intentionally, like it's not too small, it just has short sleeves, and I thought these would work really nicely with that coat and would keep me warm in the car or in the morning. And I think they are beautiful mitts. I really, really like them. And yeah, beautiful pattern, lovely designer. There is something very traditional and definitely some traditional motifs that are very close to my heart. They, but at the same time, they feel modern as well. I don't know. They are just cozy, lovely mittens. They tightened up nicely after blocking, and there. I'm very happy. I have worn them once already yesterday. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think and talk, and it's not going well today. I'm sorry. And now I just remembered I forgot to bring one more thing, but I will go get it after I show you my last finished object, which hasn't yet been blocked because I finished it last night very, very late before going to bed, while a Patreon video was uploading. Mitts, yes, not for me. They're for my husband, because we're celebrating Father's Day on Sunday. This week, Sunday, is Father's Day in Finland, and kids have been making little surprises for my husband, and I decided that, oh, I haven't knit him anything in a while. I'll knit him a pair of fingerless mitts, because he's been wanting a pair. Last winter he talked that maybe it would be nice in the car in the mornings. And I knit them for him, and they are from... Last time I mentioned how we don't knit enough. I don't knit enough from the books I have, so I took this book, which is Lindsay Fowler, Salt and Timber, beautiful book that I bought last year? This year? When did this come out? I think last year. By Lina Publishing, and I knit Windbound Mitts because I think it's a good neutral design. Yeah, you can't see on mine probably too well, but there is a little cable detail, or actually you can, because I chose this marled color. They were in, I think, worsted weight, were they? And I didn't have anything suitable in worsted weight, so I took a leftover of one Wilhelmi that I once used in Christmas socks long time ago. I still had half ball left, and I paired it with a handspun goat fiber. I don't have anything to show you because I used it all, every single bit in this. Just gray on gray, like darker gray on lighter gray, and it made this nice marled effect. I'll try them on for you, but his hand is bigger than mine. I'm drowning in these. He has seen them, me knitting them, but he doesn't know yet that they are for him. So I need to wash them today, and then they will be all ready for Sunday. I was thinking maybe I could brush them from inside for extra coziness and that they wouldn't let wind through at all. Goat fiber is magic. This is not a mohair goat. It's some kind of other breed of goat. I don't know what. A friend of mine bought a fleece. Is it still called... It's not called a fleece. Is it called a fleece if it's a goat and not a sheep? Like the whole sheared goat? Or was it brushed goat? Was it cut or was it brushed? I'm not sure. And she shared half with me because it was too much for her, and that's how I got my hands on a beautiful goat fiber some many years ago. Yeah, still have quite much left. Unspun. It needs to be spun, and some spun as well, but a different color. Yeah. There, and then you can fold them. You can fold them as well. They're a bit tight. I don't know. Did I bind off too tight? Should I redo it? I don't know. We will see. But actually, it's good that they won't slide down. There, you can wear them like this. That looks a bit weird. Maybe this is better. Yeah. Again, his hand is bigger than mine, so I think he'll enjoy these. They will be much neater once blocked, but then probably he will be wearing them next time I'm recording it. So I wanted to show them today. because they are a finished object. Okay, that's it. That's it. It felt like I haven't done much, but okay, 4 things were finished this week, which is, I think, all right. Whips. What I've been working on, nothing much. Nothing much. I worked a bit on my half and half triangles wrap while chatting with a friend last weekend on a video chat. Pearl Soho, also the yarn, knitting in linen quill, still on the first half. It is orange. Not as crazy orange as in the screen, but it is orange. I forgot the color name. Not very interesting at the moment. It will get more fun when I add the second color, and the bag is by a knitter's suitcase. That was made for me and I love it. Thank you, Daniela. Funny bag. Yes, makes me happy. Always makes me smile. And another thing that I've been working on this week is the red Christmassy chestnut dress. I'll show you what I've done. Probably you can't see much of a progress because I have been... I don't want to break my knitted in. Oh no. Okay. There's the body. I'm working on the body, but I decided to do the neck ribbing now, and now I'm ready basically for tubular bind off. One more prep row and then I can do tubular bind off. So that's where we are, and this is knitted in Amanita, the red color, held together with Isager silk mohair in color number 32. And that's where we are right now. Haven't got too far on the body, like maybe some 10 centimeters, less than 10 centimeters from the sleeve, from the pit, and yeah, this took a while. And then my brain was not cooperating because before that I knit this, which has twisted rib, and then my brain kept doing the twisted rib on this as well because I just couldn't switch. It was like, no, we're doing regular rib, but yeah. Not easy. Once it gets stuck in your head, you keep doing the same thing. Okay, I'll go grab one more thing that I want to talk about today. Don't go anywhere. Or actually go get yourself a cup of something. No, I'll be back quickly. I went to grab this because I had a request from Bridget for our new segment Well-Loved Knits. Bridget wanted to see Sophia's Bunny, Christopher Bunny by Susan B. Anderson, that I knit for Sophia 3 years ago. I didn't... Luckily, Bunny's decent. She's decent. She's wearing clothes. I didn't check in advance. Is she? Sophia has been playing with it. She wanted to know what condition the bunny is in after 3 years of being played with. And Sophia plays with Bunny a lot. I think the clothes are probably in worse condition than the bunny. The bunny has held up surprisingly well. Let's take some clothes off that I could see. I could show you how well the bunny has held up. I am very surprised. Maybe the stuffing has flattened a bit. I tried to squish it all the time that the stuffing wouldn't like ball up inside. But I think the bunny is doing well. Just need to remember to put everything back as it was, because Sophia is very precise about her things. Okay, this is Pupu. Yeah, her name is Pupu. That which means like a bunny in Finnish. We're not very original here. And what can I say? If I remember right, I knit this in Drops Merino Extra Fine, which is a DK weight superwash merino. So it has held up all right. Bunny has been gently hand washed maybe once or twice, definitely at least once during these past 3 years. Because, yeah, they had a little picnic in summer, and Bunny is a messy eater, eating sand cakes and mushed berries. Yeah. with a mushed berry reduction. Yeah, Bunny got a bit messy, and then I needed to delicately hand wash Bunny. Bunny got a eucalypt soak, and I don't think I have de-peeled Bunny. There is a bit fuzz on the surface, and I wouldn't wash Bunny in the machine because of stuffing. I'm not sure what the machine would do to the stuffing. Yeah. Washed Bunny by hand and very gently then squeezed and tried to like mush the stuffing back into shape. And then just put to dry on the clothes drying rack. But I think Bunny has done well, considering this is 3 years old and very much loved and played with, and yeah, it doesn't sit on a shelf. It gets played with a lot. Sophia changes clothes, and not everything is here. Some things are in a wash. Sophia has a little washing machine, and then clothesline, and then little iron, and then she does Bunny laundry on weekends. So there it is in the suitcase, and Bunny has dresses, and yeah, they're a bit wrinkled, but you know, real life. From a wardrobe. What else? Another dress. Let's put clothes back on a Bunny, and then there are little pants. Pants and sweater are included in the pattern. So this was in the pattern. I don't remember, was there anything else? But yeah, now I need to return it to the how it was. But yes, I hope this answers your question. I think it's fine to make them in wool. Maybe superwash wool would be better, just from a perspective of washing it, and I don't know. I think regular wool probably would be fine as well. If you want to make them in a wool, make them in a wool. But if you're planning to wash them in the machine, then maybe a superwash wool. And I'm not sure, would the polyfill be a better stuffing? Now I'm trying to remember what's inside of our Bunny. Is it like a polyfill, or is it carded wool? I don't remember. I know my gnomes are stuffed with like yarn ends usually that I save in a bag. But this one definitely has a different stuffing, not yarn ends. And I don't remember which one I used actually. But anyway, I think for a 3-year-old rabbit, this one is doing great. Okay, Bunny will go back into the suitcase, and then I will return it to the owner's room. Don't tell Sophia I borrowed her Bunny. Actually, she doesn't mind, I think. Okay, and then because a friend of this podcast, Leah, asked for a new segment, Word of the Day. I'm introducing another new segment, Word of the Day, where we will learn some random word in 2 different languages, in Finnish and in Latvian. Because it's fun. And somebody very nice asked me, so I'm doing it. It's a very short one. And let's not go far away from the topic and do the first word, which will be wool. In Finnish, it's villa. And in Latvian, it's vilna. Villa, vilna. Sounds very, very close, right? Wool. So now you know, word of the day is wool, because that's what I've been wearing and knitting with. And I think wool is my favorite material to work with. Definitely. Okay, I hope you learned something new today. Knit and chat. Let's go to knit and chat. I do have some acquisitions, but I think I'm not going to show them today because they are Christmas related. I bought them already a long time ago. And now they are slowly arriving, and I'll show them in my pre-vlogmas. I know that not everyone is interested in vlogmas, not everybody celebrates Christmas, and we will leave that thing for vlogmas and pre-vlogmas, and then whoever is not interested can just skip the whole thing. So No new stuff today. Knit and chat. What could I knit on? I can knit on my half and half. Yay. What I have been up to? Well, it's been a week. It's been a mad week in our crazy household because I have a house full of sick people. House full of sick people, and I'm still holding up, and Sophia is still surprisingly holding up, but my husband and our oldest kiddo are down with some kind of weird bug, and I think each has its own. The kiddo has the same thing he had 2-3 weeks ago, and we had to go to the doctor again and get him stronger antibiotics, and yeah, they didn't want to take us in. It was very frustrating when we tried to call and get him a time. And I think the people they have there on the phone, their main task is to make sure we don't use their actual services, because they repeated like 3-4 times, but you should wait before you come in. Maybe it will like go away. No, he has high fever, he has like all kind of things, and like it's just getting worse every day. So we have waited already over the weekend. Please get us time. No, but you should wait. And I'm never rude to people providing service. I try to do my best, but I was this close to breaking point this week. Yeah, I don't know, just frustrated, but everything here is like that now. They are making sure you don't use the services that you pay a lot of taxes for. Yeah. And we had another story with Sophia's therapy applications when they lost all the papers and then blamed therapists and doctors that they haven't sent them in. And then after my husband tried to arrange everything again and send them our copies, and they in a day miraculously found everything. And it's a long story, but I've been very, very frustrated this week, and yeah, twitchy eye doesn't even begin to describe it. And boys being unwell is not helping me at all, because I don't know, I've been just working, I've been running after school things and doing everything out of the house by myself, because husband has been at home unwell. Today he's better. He finally left the house today because Sophia's school had a Father's Day event. I don't think he's contagious or anything. He's been better for several days, and it's not COVID or anything like that. Just some seasonal bug. But yeah. So he went to the Sophia's school in the morning for a Father's Day happening, because it's very important for her, and she would be very upset if he would miss that. Yeah, I don't know what else. The weather is being pressing and depressing, but we're trying. I think actually that light is helping me now. I feel like I'm cheering up. We need more of those bright lights around the house, I think. How have you been? What have you been knitting? I don't know. I'm just feeling a bit tired. Luckily, you can't much see my dark circles. The light is helping that as well. Or can you? I have not slept much because of the kiddo and my husband as well. Turning and coughing and... well, life, nothing else. Still trying to keep positive. I've been listening at work to Christmas music, trying to get myself in the mood, because I've been need to start preparing at work and at home. I haven't got any gifts for the kids yet, and my kids are like difficult not in the way that they want a lot of things, in the way that they don't really want anything, because yeah, Sophia wants She wants kitchen utensils for her little kitchen for Christmas. And the mittens. She wants me to knit her mittens. If you watched last year's Vlogmas, we were at the Christmas market and we bought a nice Angora yarn together that she picked, and I will be making her mittens. And then she wants, yeah, but not the play utensils. She wants the real kitchen utensils. And yeah, she's funny. She likes cooking, and she's been making us coffee, like real coffee, pressing the button on the machine and like draining the water and doing. It's not dangerous. There is nothing hot. She does not carry the coffee. She just sets the mug, presses, like turns the machine on, like pours the water that comes out of the machine, and then puts it back and then presses the button. And yeah, she loves baking, and especially with grandma, like my husband's mother. My mother-in-law bakes a lot, and Sophia, when she goes there, she always brings something back, some bread or yeah, buns or something. They make pulla. Yeah, and our big kiddo kind of, yeah, he said, yeah, Legos are probably fine, or like whatever. What kind of kids don't want anything? I know, like, we don't have to get them, but still I need to put something under the tree. My husband is the same way. He doesn't need anything ever. And traditionally I get him a couple of funny t-shirts every year, but maybe I could knit something. But I don't know. That's not a surprise because we'll be trying it on. Yeah. Difficult. My mom is much easier. She wants all the things. Yes, I get her favorite refills on the face wash and some nice knitted socks and probably something else. And then I'm hunting glass birds for her from thrift stores. She collects Finnish glass birds, like little glass birds. Yeah. Luckily we have those from time to time, and they are not expensive because, yeah, people are getting rid of things like that, and my mom has quite a collection, and I always try to get her a new color, something she does not have yet, and I need to ask that she would take a picture of her birds. She has like a white unit in the living room, and then all kind of, she groups them like by size or by color, and then they sit there. It's very Yes, we started it, I think, accidentally when we were traveling on a ferry, and I bought her like a big glass bird as a homecoming gift. I think that was the first one. I'm not really. I think, yeah. So I don't know. Is there anything else I wanted to talk about? I have notes, but not for. Yeah, I've been thinking about spinning a bit again. I need to make time for that. Would really love to, but I'm very short on time at the moment. And then I have dipped my little pinky toe into embroidery last weekend. Like, I did this much, but I'm not gonna show it to you yet. First of all, it's not very good, and second of all, it's not finished. It's not even halfway done. When I'm halfway through, I'll show it to you. I found my old embroidery floss from probably 40 years ago. Like, I don't know how old it is. My grandmother gave it to me. It's called Sputnik, from like Soviet times. Probably more. I don't know, but yeah. And then I have some nicer embroidery floss. I have a tin with things. I haven't done embroidery since I was a kid. And I don't think my hands remember anything at all, because it felt strange, it felt new, and it felt like I don't know what I'm doing. I tried to learn a couple of stitches, and it's not good. It's wonky, but it's my first embroidery on a knit. I found an old swatch in my swatch bin, and yeah, and tried to do a little bit of it on that swatch. Okay, I'll insert the footage here, but don't laugh. If you do embroidery, please look away. It's wonky. Yeah, I'm mostly worried about the tension on the knit. Like, how is it gonna be when I take it out of the hoop? Is it gonna be all scrunched up? But we will see. We will see. I don't know. I'm trying. I read the book. I read not everything, but I read the tips, and I'm trying to follow the instructions, but I'm not sure if it's really my craft. I'll probably just stick to knitting. I do want to embroider something. I actually have this IKEA bag but it's not knit, it's a different thing that I'm very tempted to embroider something on this. This would be easy because it's like a cotton hemp, was it? I think something like that. Definitely had hemp in it. So, sturdy fabric. Well, yeah. I don't think I have anything else for today. I'm gonna let you go, carry on with your day or evening, and thank you so much for being here with me, and thank you for subscribing. I have got a whole bunch of new subscribers, so hi if you're one of them. I'm very happy to see you here, and big thank you to my old subscribers as well. You're helping my channel grow. Yes. Okay, I'm trying to get to the end of the row that I could just put the stoppers on and put it away. Yay! Slip to the yarn in front. I'm slipping the edge stitches. I'll put the stoppers on and then we will wrap it up. So, thank you for being here with me, and I'll see you next time. Take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and knit a lot, craft a lot. Bye! Hej,